Alright, we're here with Zero Motorcycles, and we're going to go ride their new Zero XB and XE on the motocross track. Should be fun. Yeah, actually my dad has an XB, but we've never taken it off-road.
Okay, sweet. So you kind of know the basic functions and all that stuff. We always use the kill switch, just kind of like putting it into first gear.
Okay.
Once you do that, the thing's live now. So actually, it's in park. I forgot on these bikes too. You
gotta press the brake.
It's in park.
Okay.
Then it's just kind of going. It's just so quiet. It's like a little deceiving. But other than that, she's ready to go. Looks like this one's had a little dust up here yesterday, probably. I wasn't here yesterday. I was in Hollister yesterday.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Have you ridden on this track before?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. So I won't even tell you anything. I'll just let you do your thing.
Okay.
We're not timing you, so just try to just enjoy the bike, not see what you're capable of.
Okay.
But, yeah, have fun.
Cool. Alrighty.
Don't forget rear brake, front brake, no foot brake.
And then I forgot how to change the power modes. How's it?
The modes are right here.
Okay.
So yeah, we're doing them in standard right now.
Okay.
If you need sport, I don't care.
Okay.
If you're comfortable with it, cool. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Alright, we're in standard mode. Here we go. It's got a lot of torque off the bottom. The brakes are pretty grabby too. The front wants to get up a lot too. Alright, we're gonna go right on the motocross track. Man, this bike is small. Yeah, it's small. It's small like a Lightbee, man. Alright, I think this is a stock bike, so man, it's got a lot of torque down low. Wow, it's good. It's soft suspension. Nice. Alright, HadesOmega's not the fastest motocross dude, man. Whoa, I flat landed it, man. It's got some pretty good power. That's in standard mode, guys. Feels like a Lightbee. Feels nicer than a Lightbee. Whoa, wheelie. It's very front, it's light on the front. Alright, let's put it in sport mode. Alright, sport mode. Pretty good through all this choppy stuff, the whoops and everything. Get one more lap in there. Very nice. Very easy to ride. We'll do one more jump. Woo! Very good. Oh, okay. I guess we can do a pivot turn. Very nice. Very easy to ride. I think it's perfect for this track. It's got lots of torque. Woohoo! Yeah. Easy to ride. Yeah, I got to test both modes, so it's still pretty fast and standard. So pretty much the same operation as the other one, just bigger.
No difference really. Yeah.
Okay.
Same controls. Yeah, you'll find it easy.
Cool.
I will say, these stock tires they leave a lot to be desired. I put some beefy tires on my demo bikes a couple days ago, and I'm like, oh
yeah.
Where it's at. So for trail riding especially, but
probably this is okay.
These are, for what you're doing, it's fine. Yep. It's just a little sloppy, But yeah, take your time. Do not need to impress anybody.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. Okay, here we are. This is the Zero XE. This is my first time sitting on it. I can almost flat-foot it, guys. It's big. The specs are similar to the WR, man. But it's not as big as a WR. Oh yeah, it's definitely heavier. Whoa, it's definitely got a lot more power. All right, 15 kilowatts, guys. It feels more substantial. Dude, you can get more there. Get on it more, man. Let's put it in sport mode. Alright, sport mode, let's go. Whoa, there's way more power. Lots of power. It's definitely got more power than the other one. One more lap. The power is amazing. Woo! Awesome. It's bigger, it's heavier, but it's got way more power. It's substantially more power. I'm gonna do some circles and figure eights up there, just to see how it is low speed. Alright, this is in sport mode. It'd be helpful if we're not on a incline and yeah, the sport mode is too it's too sensitive for this. Let's put it in standard. Can you pivot turn with it? It's hard to pivot turn. See how slow you can go up the hill. Good balance. The throttle is really, it's really abrupt. We did some high speed stuff. Go do some slow speed stuff. If we can get a figure eight going here. Cool. Nice. Alright, hey, it's Mega here. We're here at Metcalf Motorcycle Park, and I just got done doing the Zero demo rides. Alright, this is across the street from where I am right now. So they're having the Coyote Creek Sprint Enduro today, and Zero's out here. They're racing and they're doing demo rides, so that's pretty awesome. I'm headed back on the way from Moto Beach Classic, and I'm kind of bummed out I haven't been able to race this Enduro race for like 2 years now because they keep on scheduling it on the same day, man. So it's like, go to the beach or go dirt biking, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I've got the WR and the red ship behind me, but this is the kind of review video, all right, guys, for the after action review video for the Zero XB and XE demo ride. All right, so they had a demo ride, and it was basically on the mini motocross track, right? The track that HadesOmega knows really well. All right, guys. It was kind of whatchamacallit, it was kind of loose and dry out there. All right, not the best traction conditions, but both of the bikes did pretty good. So I'm gonna do a comparison between both of the bikes because I rode both of them pretty much back to back. All right. On the motocross track, all right, guys. I would have loved to rip it on the trails, guys, but they only had the motor. They're doing the race, all right. So all the trails, everybody's racing on the trails right now. So you gotta buy one and you gotta race one, HadesOmega. So that's the deal, all right. Anyway, my dad has an XB, so if you guys want to see me do kind of more like ride review around the neighborhood and all that stuff, I have that video. I'll put a link to that at the end of the video, okay, guys? But anyway, so the XB feels like a more better put together Suron Lightbeer. Okay, that's the best way I can describe that bike, okay, guys? It feels like a Lightbeer, but it feels like a you know, it's more well put together, all right, guys? Zero told me they did a lot of engineering and stuff so to make the frame as strong as possible, okay, guys? And I can tell you this, I haven't broken the frame on my Lightbeer, so if they can make a frame that's stronger than the Lightbeer's frame, then it's pretty strong already, okay? Yeah, so the XB, I'm not really sure how many pounds it comes in. I'll put a subtitle below, and then the specs are going to be at the beginning of the video, okay, guys? But the XB, it feels just like a Lightbeer, so somewhere in the 120, 130 pounds, that's what it feels like. Really light. yeah, so it feels more like a bicycle than a dirt bike. Okay, guys, that's how I explain it. It feels just like a light B. Okay, guys. It's really snappy right on the throttle. Even in standard mode, it feels like it's got plenty of power in standard and in sport mode. All right, sport is just, I guess it's even more aggressive when you need like more power. For the trails, you know what? Like I said, I just rode it on the motocross track, but it felt like it had plenty of power for that mini motocross track. If you were to take it on the full-size motocross track, probably not enough power, maybe. All right, and so that's where the XE comes in. All right, I rode the XE after the XB, and it feels like a much more substantial bike. All right, it feels more like a real motorcycle. It's so one thing I noticed, I looked at the specs for the XE, and the specs are very similar to that bike back there. All right, the WR250. Okay, so after I converted that bike back there, it was around like 200 something pounds. All right, and so is the XE. All right, the XE, I think it's got a 4 kilowatt-hour battery pack, somewhere around there, three or four. I'll put a subtitle below. It's probably got a much better battery than what's in that bike. Okay, guys. Yeah. So if the XE feels larger, it's larger. It's kind of more sluggish to turn, but it feels more stable than the XB. All right. It's not quite as playful as the XB, is what I want to say. All right. The XB, it was definitely at home on that track. All right. And it's got loads of torque. All right, it literally has like double the power of the XB. Okay, yeah, plenty of torque. All right, and I heard that they raced it out here and they won their race. So that's pretty amazing. Okay, and I don't think it was a stock bike though. All right, the one that I rode was a stock bike. All right, guys, they had some tricked out ones. Yeah, so I had fun on both bikes. I was able to flat land both of the jumps. I was surprised how good the suspension was on the XB. It was pretty choppy. The motocross track was pretty choppy and whoopy in certain places, and it handled it pretty good. I think they tuned the suspension on that bike pretty good, and it's kind of more for like adults and stuff. Okay, so I want to say, very nice. I did try the standard mode and the sport mode. All right, I did a couple laps on standard, then a couple like 2 more laps on sport mode, and yeah, it definitely is snappier in sport mode. And but yeah, the main reason is I wanted to ride the XE. All right, the XE. If I was to buy one of those 0X bikes, it would be the XE. Okay, guys, because I want something more substantial than the Light B. I think for the trails out here in Metcalf, I would want the XE. All right, I want something with more serious suspension type thing. Okay, but yeah, I rode it and it definitely felt more sluggish than the XB, but it has more power, more torque, more stable. I sent it on the jump and it felt good. it landed and it just soaked it up like marshmallow. So that just goes to show it felt more composed than the XB when on that jump. Okay, so I want to say, all right. So I feel like both of them. XB is fine for mini motocross. For the full size motocross track, I would want at least the XE. Okay. But yeah, and I rode them as hard as I could. All right, HadesOmega is not the fastest motocross rider. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. But I try, okay, guys. So that was as hard as I could try. Right? I would say I was riding that bike like 90%, okay, guys. I was trying as hard as I could. All right, and yeah, I liked it. I liked both of them. All right. So yeah, that's my kind of my after action review for riding both bikes. I will probably put the test ride videos back to back. Okay, the demo ride videos. Since they're short, they're just on the motocross track, guys. All right, so you guys can get a good idea how good the bikes are on the motocross track. All right, I think both of them are great. I kind of enjoyed the XB more on the motocross track because it's lighter. You can throw it around more. You can get on the throttle more. The XE, you have to be you have to be more finesse with the XE, okay? Because it's bigger, it's more sluggish. Now, I'm sure if they had adjusted the suspension for me, my person, then yeah, I probably would have handled better. And they did warn me that those are the stock tires, and they are not the best tires, okay, guys? So probably I could probably push it a lot harder if I had like some like Shinko cheater tires on it or something, okay, guys? That's probably the tire I would use on it. But yeah, it was great. I had a great time riding both bikes. I hope you guys enjoyed the demo ride. All right, and so that's my thoughts on it. All right, they seem like both very well put together bikes. The XB feels like a Light B that's put together better. Okay, that's like the Light B's been around for a long time. What can I say, man? And it just feels like a more refined Light B. Okay, the XE. I don't really have a lot of experience riding mid-size E-Motos. All right, guys. I briefly got to ride an Ultra B, and that was it. Okay, I rode it in the freaking parking lot. That's it. So I can't really compare it to any other mid-sized E-Motos. Oh, I have ridden a Cake before, all right? And I would say it's probably very similar to the Cake, all right? It's probably heavier than the Cake. It feels kind of sluggish, just want to say, all right? The XB, like in the weight department. But it's got plenty of ground clearance. I like how they tuck the motor and everything up high up into the chassis and everything. They definitely it's definitely like an enduro type of bike. All right, guys, pretty cool. Okay, so that's my kind of take on the XE. I liked it a whole lot. All right. And it's got loads of torque. 15 kilowatts is like all you need on the dirt, pretty much. That's what I'll say. All right. But the 2025 Ultra B does have 25 kilowatts, I think, or it's really only like 18 max. So I think it's still very comparable to an Ultra B. All right, and it's kind of made in America too. All right, so it's made from an American company, and you could get parts for it pretty easily in America, is what I would say. Okay, so cool. And Zero is they're racing them here in the U.S. and yeah, they're trying to get the word out with these demo rides. So maybe if I can go out here and do like a trail ride someday, it would be great. I'd like to do that sometime. But like they're having the Enduro race right now, so they can't use any of the trails. So they have the mini motocross track to use it on. So okay, so I hope this was an educational and informative video. All right, on the Zero XE and XB. All right, my experience riding it on the mini motocross track at Metcalf Motorcycle Park. Okay, I did try to do some flat track with it. I flat tracked that one turn to the left turn, and it was kind of hard for me. The throttles are very abrupt on both of them. I wish you could adjust the throttle sensitivity. They might have something like that in the settings. I can't remember, man. It's been a while since I rode my dad's bike, but it's really snappy on the throttle, and so I'm afraid it's just gonna spin the tires really quick. So I was trying to milk it, like I was trying to go on and off. All right, maybe if you could find that balance point and get the tire to spin, then yeah, you could probably just flat track the whole thing. But I just gripped the whole thing. Okay, so yeah. So that's my take on the flat tracking it, guys. I tried, guys. And HadesOmega is not the best motocross racer, you know. I'm trying. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. HadesOmega out.